Hello. I'm back. Okay, so I'm here on my Facebook Live. Whew. Took me some courage to push that button, but I pushed it. So I'm here live with you guys. It is Wednesday afternoon. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate ya. Let's give it a few minutes. Let Facebook build me an audience. I just want to tell you thank you for joining me. Thanks, appreciate you guys for joining me. I wish it looks like my Facebook. I could see, sometimes I could see the names coming in, so sometimes I can't see who's coming in. So, hi Marlene, thanks for joining me. Thank you. Appreciate ya. Hi Rudy. Thanks for joining. I appreciate ya. Marlene, Rudy, yay! Hi Don. So we're gonna give it a few minutes. Let my friends join in. Feel free to give me some hearts. Tap your little fingers there. Gives me some confidence. Cause I had a struggle pushing that button to start my Facebook Live. Whoa, what's up, Rudy? Thanks for joining. I appreciate ya. So we'll get started in a second. Let everybody kind of come in and come in and drop some messages. Say where you're from. Say hi. Hi. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Feel free to share it. Share this. I would appreciate it. Thank you. So yes, let's see who else we got coming in. Hi, good to see you too, Marlene. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm here in Sacramento. I'm here at the house. You know, my since the Dan is down right now, I'm doing a lot of reading, a lot of studying, and just a lot of engagement with people that I'm just been building some great relationships with, and just getting people to like and trust me, and it's been awesome. So thank you again for joining me. I appreciate you guys. I'm Richard. If you don't know who I am, I'm Richard Contreras. I'm out here in Sacramento. A little bit about me. I've been married for 28 years. My beautiful wife Dawn. Have 5 beautiful children, 4 grandkids. I am very blessed. And you need my van. Yes, right, Rudy. I got it in the shop. It's should be done in a couple days. And I found a few other things, but yeah, God is good. So anyway, so I'm just glad everybody came on, and I appreciate you guys. And it looks like I'm gonna get ready to get started. And so, like I said, it took me some courage to push that button, because yesterday I did a video, and man, I just got a little discouraged. But Dawn, so awesome, she lifted me up, and my rock. So thank you, honey. I appreciate that. And so today, I'm going to kind of discuss a little bit about chapters 3 and 4 of a book that was introduced to me. 2 gentlemen. I mean, just 2 awesome, terrific, really godly men that just love people. They inspire, they help people. And that's Robert Hollis and Paul Hutchins. Thank you so much. It's been a blessing. I've been listening to Robert Hollis for almost a year or 2 now. I've been on a call with Paul Hutchins at Think and Grow Rich call for almost 2 years now. And just studying, just coming together and having that same passions and dreams with others around the country and world. It's really uplifting. And so thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys introducing me to this book. It's changed my life, and I'm still on the journey. So I'm just here to share with you what's been going on with me with these chapters. And so I'm just going to get started. This chapter 3 was incredible. He kind of goes in Wallace D Wattles. It's called, actually, The Science of Getting Rich is the book. So let me kind of go step back. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. It's by Wallace D Wattles. And it's back in the early 1900s. It's a long time ago. And so, anyways, this chapter 3 talks about the monopolization back then. Back then it was more of like the railroads. And so he was trying to tell people that just because the railroads were monopolized didn't mean that you didn't have an opportunity to become abundance of richness. And so you just had to seek it in other ways, other opportunities. And so, he talked about like farmings, you might have been I gotta imagine back then, farmings, maybe like transportation would have been huge, and it wasn't really monopolized at that time. And so, and it talks about say like with farming, you needed to find something that was of where it was going to keep reproducing over and over and over time. And with farming, you plant, you take care of it, it harvests, and then it's given to the people. You're sharing it, you produce, it comes back to you, and then you start it all over again. And so he was trying to teach them that. And so where it comes into like today, wow. There's so much out there right now that there's so much opportunity. And so, so that's basically, he's trying to teach us business. A job, of course. You have to be able to have a job in order to, save money, in order to invest into, yourself and into yourself and into to be able to help others. And so, that's kind of what he was talking in chapter 3. He also talks about, you'll see a pattern. He also talks about doing things a certain way. You'll hear it kind of over and over, how you do things in a certain way. And in this one, he definitely talks about that golden rule. So I'm not sure if people know the golden rule, but I know in Matthew 7:12, Matthew 7:12 says, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. And so it's just putting back out there into the world, putting good. So putting good out produces good back to you. Wow. So anyways, let's see what else here we got. He talks about no man is kept poor because opportunity has been kept away from him. Yeah, definitely. That's a little story about myself. I used to, so I've been in business for like 28 years, and being in business, I had 5 kids, family, but I didn't have benefits. And so I decided to go out and get a job at night to bring in the benefits and that extra money, And so I got a job with a nut company. And over the years, I spent like 3 or 4 years with them, but over the years, my health, I didn't really take care of my health. And so I got sick, and it caused me to lose that job. And so at that moment, I was thinking, oh no, what am I going to do? I lost this job, and there goes that money, that I was bringing in. It was pretty good money that I was bringing in. And so my first initial thought was, oh no, what am I going to do? Kind of, the panic. Well, their thought, obviously, they're sending me out the door, but one of the men that I had been being mentored through that company said, Richard, if you can look at it this way, yeah, you're going to be losing that money. But you know what? Look at it this way. Maybe there's just something better out there for you. Obviously, you don't want to lose that money, but maybe there's just something better out there for you. So it kind of changed my perspective of thinking. And so, look where I'm at. Turned to Facebook 3 years ago. And decided, let's get back into my business and let's really focus back into my business. And look where I'm going. It's going up. So so that's just a little story of me on this chapter 3. An incredible chapter. I'm still growing in it. So, and I'm probably going to pick up more every time I read it. And so let's go. Let's keep on moving. So thanks for the love. I appreciate you. Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Tamara. Thank you for joining me. I'm here just to share the journey that's been going on with this incredible book. And I just want to share it with everybody. And so it's pretty awesome. Even my kids will sit there and I'll be able to share it with my kids. And some of them are just like, wow, Dad, I didn't think about it that way. And it's really awesome because they're open. They're open to hear. They're open to accept and listen to what this man Wallace D Wattles has had to say. So let's go on to the next chapter, chapter 4. Oh, wow! So chapter 4 is talks about wow. So now we're going to get into going to kind of get a little fed more. We're not completely into that meat and potatoes, but we're getting fed even more and more. So now here he kind of talks about the first principle. This is the first principle in the science of getting rich. The first principle, thought. Thought. Wow. You can kind of look at it as a lot of different ways of thought, but he talks about it's the only power which can produce tangible riches. So it all comes from that first thought. My oldest son, Richie, he's had a few jobs, and he hasn't been too happy. And so I tell him, son, there's so much out there, so much opportunity. And so the thought came. It all started from the thought. He says, I think I would like to cook. And I said, great thought. Then what happened? He started creating thinking. The thinking process came up. And the thinking process started thinking, ooh, what do I want to be a cook at? Where would I want to do? Baking, a chef, what is it? So it created that thinking process. So then he started taking action. He started putting that thought to thinking to action. That action created him to, I think he heard it on like a radio show about Le Cordon Bleu. So he's, Le Cordon Bleu, that popped. It was a thought. That thinking came in there. And then he did action. He got on the internet, looked at it, started getting some more education on it, filled out the application. Everything, he started applying himself to it. That thought, all from a thought, came to, now he's at the Cordon Bleu. He graduates in about, 4 or 5 months. He just went through an interview with Orlando, Florida. What's that? Orlando, Florida Disney World. Yesterday, did an interview with them. Should find out by Friday if he's going to be able to get that internship to go to Orlando, Florida to be a chef. Wow, son! All from a thought. Incredible! Thanks for the love. I appreciate that. Thanks, Adrian, for joining me. I appreciate you. Wallace could have also said the only power that can produce tangible poverty, it would work both ways. Yes, that's right. Yes, Edgar, definitely. And I think I remember him talking about something like that. But great point. Thank you. Yes. Thanks, Rudy. Yeah, so let's kind of go on. Tell us just a little bit about my son. Incredible, man. I mean, awesome, Richie. Man, all from a thought. So anyway, so he talks about, let's see here. Definitely, once you conquer your thoughts, the appearance of health, power becomes your mastermind. He talks about, this is kind of one about the consciousness. When we're sitting at, like for me, I try not to watch a whole lot of TV, but sometimes it's on. Sometimes I'm on the computer and stuff comes across to, my news feed and it's kind of negative stuff. And I start feeling kind of down or negative or, get in that negative state, maybe get sad. I don't want to feel that way. So I try to change it. Change the channel. Get out of it. Change your news feed. Keep moving on. Bring something positive. creates positive thinking. Get you thinking positive. Gets that positiveness, that positive energy flowing. So I love that. The consciousness, the subconsciousness that's the doozy right there. Subconsciousness, it takes time. We have to train that mind to keep thinking positive. Keep reinforcing positive things. Surround yourself with positive people. People that are going to uplift you. They're going to lift you up. People are going to support your dreams. Thank you, Don. Appreciate the love. The last one, the vibration. What's that? Their vibration frequency. What are you putting out there into the world? What are you putting out there into the world? Are you putting positiveness in there? If you put positive stuff out into the world, it's just going to come back to you 10 times forward. It's just going to hold on to you and love onto you. Unfortunately, if you put negative and you just keep putting negative out there, it's just going to keep attacking you with depression and health and sickness. It's no good. So I say put positiveness out there. Put that positive. That's why I do that 40 days of greatness. Because it just makes me feel great inside. It just makes me feel good. And that's what I'm about. Trying to feel positive. Trying to instill positive, inspiring, inspiration, joy, love, happiness into the world. Into my friends and family. It's awesome. This stuff is awesome, guys. I'm telling you right now. And you can it's for you to just take it into your own life and then apply it into your marriage or business or your family or your friends, your school, your workplace. It's incredible, guys. And I'm just on this journey, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So let's see here. What else? Faith, thinking, thought. Wow, I cut quite a bit here. This is awesome. Wow. Yeah, putting some good stuff together. It all starts with the thought process, and I'm really excited. I've been reading the next chapters, so I like to study them really good and write down some notes and kind of take some of it and apply it to my life and see where where maybe I have a story, maybe something's changed my life, or maybe it's changed somebody else's life, and I can share it with you. And so, law of attraction. Beautiful, Tamara. Law of attraction, yes. Well, awesome. Thanks, you guys. So, tomorrow, I'm hoping tomorrow, I think I can find the courage to keep coming back to you guys, Facebook Lives. This is good. It's good for me because it just gives me that confidence to keep coming on here and sharing what I've been learning. So I appreciate you guys for joining me. So let's see let's see. Don, thank you, Don. Rudy, appreciate you guys. Marlene, you guys are so awesome. Tamara, thank you guys for the love. Man, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for taking the time to out of your busy schedule to sit here and listen to me. Thanks, Rudy. I sure will, man. Thank you. I'll be coming back sharing chapter 5 and 6 with you guys, and I'm going to get all the way through the end of it, and we'll see where this journey takes us. And I hope I inspired you. I hope that I inspired you to get this book. I'll leave it in the comments below. You actually can get it on your phone. You can read it from your phone on your computer, and I love it. I love it. I kind of read it. It kind of goes in conjunction with Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich book, which is an incredible book. And so, but thank you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys have a beautiful rest of the Wednesday. Stay tuned for tomorrow, Thursday, for my 40 days of greatness. We'll see you guys in the morning. Thank you guys. Have an awesome rest of the week. Thank you. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Thanks, Marlene. Let's see. Let's play. Yay. Thanks, guys, for the love. Let's see. Marlene, Rudy, you guys are awesome. Let's see. Thanks, Rachel, for joining. Thanks, Tamara. Thanks, Edgar. I wish I could see all the names, but I'm learning. This is learning. Bye. Much love. Blessings.